Guys, I've just had a power cut. I live on my own. I'm scared. Everything's gone off. What do? I'm not an adult. What do? I mean, I am an adult legally, but... Oh my gosh. Literally, what do? Everything's off. It hasn't come back on yet. Will it ever come back on? Oh, it's creepy. It looks like a horror film. Looks like the Blair Witch. I don't like it. Oh my gosh. I'm not even vlogging today, but I had to speak to someone about it. Oh, something creaked. Nah. Nope. Do I drive to my mum's immediately? Should I try putting the light on? Oh, what if the fuse blows, actually? Oh my god. Nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god, what does one do? Oh, I don't like this. Harry, I don't like this at all. Oh gosh, I've got the torch on my phone. Oh, send hopes and prayers. Ah, I don't know what to do. It's still off. Everything's off. Oh god, wish me luck. God, that was really dramatic, wasn't it? A fuse had blown. The main fuse switch was off, so I flicked it up and it came back on. But then the doorbell was going off because I've got an electric doorbell. That was really creepy. But yeah, my lamp is back on now. So I'm assuming everything's fine. The light still hasn't come back on the TV. Is that working? Oh yeah, the TV's working now. But the Wi-Fi's now flashing, so obviously that was off. But what happened? The only thing I had on... Ah, microwave's beeping. The only thing I had on was the lamp. So what blew a fuse? That is so weird. I wasn't using anything, like any kitchen appliances or anything. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad it's back on. I looked out my window and my neighbour's lights were on. So I was like, oh, it's not a power cut then. And nothing came back on. So yeah, I mean, it's fixed now. But what blew a fuse? That is so bizarre. Thank you for sharing that moment of terror with me. Living alone. Living alone's hard, isn't it? Not so brave now, are we? But I am going to go and do those dishes. Now I have the power of sight and light. So, yeah, I wasn't even vlogging. Don't know why I picked up the camera. Apparently that's what I do. The slightest inconvenience. So, yeah, power's on. Don't worry about it. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vlog. Apologies for the attire. I have just got a vest on, which will promptly be going under a jumper. But I get hot when I'm getting ready. So I just thought I'll pop my vest on and then get dressed properly later. So we've just had a shower. This light up mirror, by the way, is the best thing ever. I bought it from Amazon and I used to have a number 7 one and it was, oh, you can see me twice. And it was great, but that broke. So I bought this one from Amazon. Let me show you proper. Look at that. It lights up, but it's got 3 different like tones. So it's got a cool, a warm, and then a 50-50, and then you can make it brighter or dimmer as well. I love it because when I'm getting ready in the morning for work, it's literally dark, so this is a lifesaver. It's also got a tray at the bottom that you can keep stuff on, and your phone stands up on here if you want to watch videos on your phone while you're getting ready. So yeah, really love that. But yeah, I thought we'd just catch up while I was getting ready. So I'm getting ready to go to Birmingham for the day and then Derby for the rest of the weekend. So I'm meeting my friend Natalie and a couple of other friends in Birmingham for lunch, which is kind of on the way through from Derby. And then I'm staying at Natalie's, so Natalie will meet me in Birmingham and then I'll drive us back to Derby after. So I'm really excited for that. It'd be lovely to catch up with them. I think we're going to a Mexican restaurant in the Jewellery Quarter for food, but the German markets are there as well, I think. So we're going to have a wander around there. So I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully that'll be a lovely day. But first I need to get ready. So I've been packing my bag this morning, so that should all be done. It's about 8:30 now. So I'm just doing my makeup and then I'll have to blow dry my hair, all of that jazz. If I sound like I've got a cold, I have. Apologies, that's why I haven't vlogged this week. I was quite unwell with it on Monday, like feeling unwell in myself as well. But then as the week's gone on, it's more of just like a niggly cold kind of symptom. So at least I wasn't poorly or anything, you know. I felt all right in myself. But I do sound a bit dodgy. I'll probably have to be cutting out anywhere when I'm coughing to make it a bit less distracting for the vlog. This week has been a bit of a whirlwind work-wise. I mentioned on here that I was doing a 6-month secondment in public health. I usually work in paediatrics. I'm a dietitian in case you didn't know. But yeah, 6 months secondment in public health, and that was due to come to an end on the 26th. However, because of clinic capacity. They wanted me back in paediatrics early so I can support with additional clinics over the next 2 weeks before I go off and have my surgery. So my last day in public health was yesterday. So it was an emotional day. The people in public health are really lovely. I really got to know like my team especially, but also like the wider dietetic team as well, and they were all so nice, and we had such a good working relationship, which is always lovely. So it was very sad to leave. I always knew it was going to come to an end, but obviously it being a bit sooner than I expected as well was a bit, oh my gosh, like I need to get everything tied up, I need to say bye to everyone. So that was an extra layer as well. They very kindly got me a lovely card, which all of them signed, which was really kind, and then a £50 like all shop voucher that you can spend in loads of different shops. So that was so unnecessary but generous. They also got me a man who I will show you when I go downstairs, but honestly hilarious, just the most me gift ever. So yeah, I'm so grateful to them. It's really kind. So that chapter is closed. I've got a lot of like reflection to do on it and summarising, and you know, looking at, obviously with it being a step up for me, looking at how I managed that, how I could do better at managing that, and anything I need to work on now going back into my band 6 role that might help me more with a role like that in the future. So yeah, it was a really good development opportunity. I am slightly apprehensive about the volume of clinics that I've got now leading up to my surgery. So I've got 3 next week, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Then I've got my pre-op at the hospital on the Friday afternoon. And then I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday clinics the following week. So that is slightly stressing me out, but also the thought that in 2 weeks it'll be done, you know, that's getting me through. It's a lot of clinics in a short space of time, but that does also mean that it's a short space of time, you know. So I think it'd be doable. I just need to not let the stress get the better of me. And also I'm stressed about the surgery as well, so it's tricky. It's not been an easy time. The surgery side of things has been playing on my mind, of course, which is going to, I'm sure that's completely normal. So the surgery's 2 weeks Monday, the 1st of December, so it is fast approaching. Everything's going so quickly this year, isn't it? It's crazy. Putting my Christmas tree up next Saturday, like, it's crazy. I'm hoping the German market today, if we're like wandering around and stuff, will make me feel a bit Christmassy, because I honestly don't yet. I don't know whether it's because I know I've got the surgery to get through first, maybe after. Yeah, it's annoying. Maybe after I'll feel more Christmassy, but that'll be the time where I won't be able to do anything. So yeah, it's a bit of a flop in terms of this year. But hopefully every Christmas to come, I can do some nice special things to make up for this Christmas being a bit of a flop. But yeah, this weekend is going to be great. We are not stressed. We are not thinking about work. We are positive, we are looking forward to it. So at first I just have to do the drive to Birmingham, which I've done a million times, should be absolutely fine. It's saying just over 2 hours, which is great. I'm parking in the mailbox Q Park. I've been with a friend and they've parked in there, but I've never driven and parked in there myself. But I'm sure it'll be straightforward. I booked a space on Just Park. I always find that's the cheapest way of doing it rather than just kind of turning up. And I always have that fear that it's going to randomly be full. Like, you never know, do you? Car parks do fill up. Then you're on the wrong side of the road and you have to find another one, but you don't know where you're going because you're not from there. Like, yeah, parking fear is real. So I booked a space, so we're all good. So yeah, I will take you along with me. I'm going to whiz through the rest of my makeup and then I'll catch up with you in a bit. Burnt myself. That was great. Okay. That's what I was going to do. Knock the hairdryer off. Yeah, the hair is semi-dry, ready to be blasted with heaters for 2 hours in the car. I'm gonna wear today what I wore to go pumpkin picking because that was a complete washout and the outfit just maybe wasn't as appropriate as I felt it would be. But for this, I've checked the weather. It's 10 degrees in Birmingham. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. This mild rain that we're getting. I know I live in South Wales. I know that is like the standard weather. Obviously, I used to live in the Midlands, so we used to get really lovely, crisp, cold Novembers. Here, it's been mild and rainy. Not into it at all. So Birmingham today is going to be cold and crispy and dry, so I can't wait. So I've got like a thicker jacket, like a shacket if you will, with a jumper, because I still feel like a jumper and a coat when I'm walking around. I might get a bit balmy, you know, especially with my flu. I'm a bit like so jumper, jacket. Oh, I've got it on my app actually. I'll just show you. There you go, little Miss Organised. And I've got a really cute outfit for Sunday as well, even though I'll probably just be, I don't know, we might go for brunch or whatever and then travel home, but still, it's cute. I still like it. So today we're going for the plaid Hollister skirt, jumper, jacket, tights and boots, like I said. So nice and comfy, still very practical for wandering around the city. And then tomorrow I've gone comfy, cozy vibes, but pop of colour. So that purple jumper is from M&S. That's a recent purchase. I haven't actually worn it yet because it's not been cold enough. My normal jeans, they look grey in that picture, but they are just normal jeans from M&S. I love the colour of that jumper. I think that is like quite a boring standard outfit, but the colour on the jumper is just like candy shop, like so cute and bright. So I'm gonna go and get dressed for today. Laid all my stuff out because I wasn't sure how much time I'd have. I set aside an hour and a half to finish packing, get ready with a hair wash and grab some breakfast, make myself a coffee for the car. We're doing well. It so far has been 55 minutes, so I've still got 35 minutes to do all the things that I haven't done. So yeah, let's get dressed. Guys, this is a man. This is my new man. Basically, inside story that one of the dietitians I worked with in the public health team is a psychic medium, and he told me I was gonna meet, I had to be patient, I am being very patient, but my guy was tall, dark hair, facial hair, so they've drawn on the facial hair, and then he's got an I Heart Emily tattoo, obviously. So this was so funny. One of my colleagues was like, oh, I think this is your desk. I was like, oh, I can't remember which desk I booked actually, because we hot desk. I was like, oh, I'll have to check my calendar, and she was like, pretty sure this one's yours. And then he was waiting for me, so yeah, I guess it was my desk, but that is so funny. I've just got him there for now. But yeah, we will find a home for him. There you go, you can have a lie down. There was also these beautiful glasses which are from my friend Beck, who I work with in Peds team. These were actually for my birthday, but I hadn't seen her. But she bought me these glasses. There's two of them, but I used one last night, so it needs a wash. But they've got like the perfect orange to match with my kitchen. Look, all of that's orange, and then orange is just perfect, and they are stunning and really nice to drink out of. I think they're from M&S, and they're really like nice and sturdy, and oh, love them. I've just had my breakfast. I didn't show you because I was charging my camera for a bit. I'm gonna be fully charged for my little trip today, and I've made some coffee to go, so I'm gonna head off. It's saying 2 hours 13. Just gonna follow my phone Google Maps thing, but yeah, let's check the stuff in the car and then we'll be good to go. This is the outfit, by the way. I didn't show you in a very good way. Should show you in the mirror, but here we are. Hollister skirt. It's got little shorts underneath, very cool. Brown tights, burgundy jumper, and Zara jacket. Where's this bag from? Carvella bag. There we go. I need to pop my boots on because I'm still in my slippers, but I want to show you my outfit. So there's my outfit. Bye! I'm all parked. I had to get back into driving in Birmingham mode. I used to work in Birmingham, so for home visits and clinics and that, I'd frequently be driving around, but after driving around the Welsh valleys, it's very different vibe. Drivers have very different attitudes, so I had to get in Birmingham mode. So carnage, and obviously the bit just to get to the car park, rammed, really busy, but we made it. Natalie was meant to get the train, but apparently trains were cancelled. She's had to drive, so she's on her way. She's nearly here, so I'm gonna get out, stretch my legs. My knee is really sore actually, don't know why. Probably just drive in for too long, and yeah, I'm gonna stretch my legs and then meet her just at the entrance of the car park, and then yeah, I think we're meeting the others. Don't think we're eating till 2, and it's only like just after 12 now, so we've got some time to wander around the city, and then yeah, yummy lunch in a bit. I was told it wasn't gonna rain. What's it doing? Raining. 2 jackets for 2 days, neither of them waterproof. Birmingham, you've let me down. So we've got to the restaurant, we're in the jewellery quarter. Apparently it's on the 1st floor, so let's go and have a look. I'm on my way back to Nat's. Well, we're both on our way back. Obviously we thought we'd be travelling together, but she didn't get the train in the end, she drove, so we're both driving. She's actually directly behind me. But we haven't moved in a very, very, very long time because of traffic. I hope it's just traffic anyway. So the Google Maps is saying we will get back around 6ish. I'm not holding my breath. I think it'll be a bit later, but yeah. We'll get there when we get there. But anyway, I'm heading to Nat's, and hopefully once we're there we can chill, pyjamas on, and just, yeah, crack on with the evening. Hello, happy Sunday. I'm up and about. I'm dressed in this lovely M&S like lilac, I guess, jumper, purple lilac, and I love it. I haven't worn it before because it hasn't been cold enough. But in Derby this morning, it is crisp, it's sunny, it's cold, and we're going for a walk. So I thought I would bust out this jumper. Love it. But yeah, I didn't really catch up with you much last night, just because we were catching up, chilling, you know, all of that good stuff. But I had a great time. That Mexican restaurant, amazing, and the chef came out to speak to us. It was really like quaint and intimate. It wasn't a big restaurant at all, and the chef came out to speak to us and was talking us through the menu, all that kind of thing. And then afterwards we were saying how good the food was and chatting about different things. So I would 10 out of 10 recommend. If you're in Birmingham, it's in the jewellery quarter, definitely give it a try. I had the quesadillas with spicy chorizo and it was perfect. I was worried the chorizo might be too spicy because it was spicy. I like normal chorizo, but I didn't know if they were going to add loads of chili flakes and things, but it was perfect. It had like a nice warming kick to it, but it was just sublime. And then some lovely rice on the side and some salad. The girls had tacos, and then Marianne had some tostadas, I want to say, where the tacos, like taco shells, like deep fried and then fillings on top. We just loved everything. It was amazing. The service was amazing. The chef was fantastic. So yeah, highly recommend that. And then went to a really nice little quaint pub. I think it was called the Rose Villa Tavern. That's the one, Rose Villa Tavern. Would definitely recommend again. It was really lovely and cozy. They had all like Christmas decorations up, which was really nice. Then we had horrendous traffic to get out of Birmingham. It took us like an hour to move, not even a mile, but then the rest of the drive was thankfully smooth sailing, apart from the roads around Natalie's house are like windy, so I was like, oh, you know, but it's fine, it's fine. Windy country roads, no street lights, but we made it. And I listened to Christmas songs the whole way back. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. My December's being compromised by the surgery, so I am determined to do festive things in November. So we had to look around the Christmas market, I listened to Christmas music, it was lovely. And then when we got back here, we just chilled, and I don't think we even watched anything. I think we literally just chatted. So there you go. Not very exciting content for you guys, but it was lovely. And then this morning we've got up, we've had a coffee. We haven't eaten yet because we're going to walk to, there's like a big Asda that's got a Starbucks and a Bird's Bakery, which is so nostalgic for me. I used to live in Derby, and we used to get stuff from Bird's Bakery, and it's like a Greggs, you know, but like an independent Midlands version of Greggs. I think it's just a Derby thing, to be fair, or maybe Nottingham as well. But yeah, we're gonna walk and yeah, either get some in from Starbucks or from Bird's and just have a nice leisurely morning, because like I said, the sun is shining and it is dry. Fingers crossed it stays that way, touch wood, hopefully. But yeah, we're gonna have a mosey on over there, and then we don't have any plans for the rest of the day, which is really nice. We can just kind of go at our own pace because it is the weekend as well. And then yeah, I'll be driving home later. So we're gonna go for a little wander and I will show you what we get. stay with Natalie's to go home. That was so lush, but alas, it is time to go home. But I might have a cheeky stop at Gloucester services on the way through, so I'll see how I feel. If I do, I will take you along with me. I only want to if they've got their Christmas stuff, but I won't know until I stop, obviously, but I hope they have. We'll see. Oh my god, they've got all the lights up. For context, by the way, Gloucester Services is a farm shop, or it has a farm shop in it. I'm not just excited about going to like a Little Chef or like a Leon. It's got a farm shop in it. So I went recently because I was visiting my friend Chelsea in Sheffield and called in on my way back. Whenever I'm on this motorway, basically, I can't help but stop at this farm shop. It's just so quaint and they do the loveliest things. Not the most affordable things. It is not where I would do my weekly shop, but it's where I found like the Butterbike gingerbread peanut butter and little gems, little treats like that. I can imagine it's really good for Christmas gifts as well. So I'm gonna have a wander around. I'm hoping the stock has changed since I was here. I can see, obviously they've got the fairy lights up inside. I can see a big tree. I'm really hoping there's Christmas stuff. Oh my god, let's go, I'll show you. Right, I'm done. I bought a few bits. I think one is going to be a gift for my mum that we'll all probably benefit from eating at my mum's house, but more so a gift for my mum, and a couple of other bits as well. It was quite busy in there, which is mad because it's 6 o'clock on a Sunday evening, but I guess it's like a service station as well. So yeah, there's always people in and out. It wasn't loads of Christmassy stuff, it was mainly the food side of things. They didn't have too many gifty bits unless you want to gift someone food, which someone like me would absolutely love. But yeah, there wasn't loads there, but it was a nice vibe. It was a nice vibe. There are a few like festive flavoured things, festive sounding things. So yeah, nice for a wander. And now, like I said, it's 6 o'clock, so I'm going to head off now. It's just over an hour from here, so I should be home just after 7. Give me time to get everything in order, ready for a busy week ahead. I'm home and I thought I would show you what I got. So first I got a book. It's called Do Sourdough, Slow Bread for Busy Lives, and this is a little, just like a paperback. It's got a bit about like troubleshooting, a bit about making a starter, and then it's got loads of recipes in there, not just for bread but for other sourdough discard stuff like crumpets, pizza dough, and I just thought it looked really lovely, and it's, you know, quite little, so I like that. It's not too like overwhelming for a cookbook because I've got lots of big cookbooks that I don't use enough, so I just thought that would be a perfect little like sourdough Bible. I then got these chutneys, which like I said are, I guess, for my mum, but because I'll be there a lot of December, I will be tucking in as well. So they're truffle mints, and I got caramelised onion marmalade, fresh chilli jam, apricot and ginger chutney, and apple and cider brandy chutney. I love cheese, I love chutney, so they will be, oh yeah, they're called the Cheese Lovers Collection. So they will be a very nice addition to my festive snacks. And then my mum doesn't often have jam in the house either because she's not a big fan. So I picked up this festive jam that, again, I thought I could have maybe at her house or just have around Christmas. This is Mary Berry Christmas Jam. Not Mary Berry, Merry Berry. British strawberries, blackcurrants and raspberries, handcrafted with mulling spices. Now I always have my nan's strawberry jam because my nan makes jam, but the mulling spices just sounded really appealing for this time of year, so I picked up a jar of that. So that is what I bought from Gloucester Farm Shop. Very happy with my little haul, but I'm gonna go upstairs, unpack my bag, put my pyjamas on and take my makeup off. It's been a long day. It is just after 7, so we've got all evening now to chill. I've loved this jumper today, by the way. I think it's so cute. I've like half tucked, French tucked into my jeans. I love the colour. It's really comfy. It's not too baggy and oversized, but it's just like the perfect cozy level. So yeah, I definitely recommend. I think this came in lots of different colours as well from M&S. So if you're in the market for a jumper, then I definitely check out this style. It's like a ribbed material, but yeah, really enjoyed wearing this today, and it's not itchy, which is spectacular. When I was editing my last vlog, I swore I would never film at this angle again, because every clip I edited, I just felt like the angle was horrendous for me. But turns out it's not that deep and I don't care that much. I'm gonna try some of the new jam. I couldn't resist. A little breakfast for dinner moment. Natalie made us a bolognese for lunch, which was amazing. So I'm not hungry for like a cooked meal, so I'm just gonna have a little slice of sourdough. Let's give it a try. That's delightful. That is delightful. I've also got as well an Options winter spiced hot chocolate. So it smells very winter spiced. It smells almost berry itself, to be fair. That's nice. That's quite strong. I would say go for it if you love that kind of winter spiced. Anything mulled, like a berry, Christmassy, maybe cinnamon. Yeah, definitely cinnamon. Maybe even like, there's like a berry or apple sweetness to it, maybe cranberry, something like that. It didn't have very much information about the flavour on the packet. It was just like winter spice. I like that. Yeah, I'd obviously avoid if you don't like that kind of winter spice flavour, but yeah, I like both of these. Delightful. And I'm just watching Strictly from last night because I didn't watch it last night. So my mum has very kindly avoided any spoilers. Hopefully she will continue to do that until I have finished. So I've got an hour and a half of the main show and then the results show. I probably won't watch it all in one go because it's a lot. So I might watch a bit tomorrow evening, but yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my supper. This actually reminds me of an old series I used to do on this channel called Trying Festive Foods. Now, I only really got any kind of following on this channel when I bought my house. I think that kind of, I don't know, people found my channel through that, which is really cool. But prior to that, I didn't really have a lot of views. Mainly my nan and my dad. Hi guys, if you're watching. They've stuck with it. They've stuck with it through all the rubbish. But Trying Festive Food, I used to do when I was at uni and with my friends from uni, or with my now ex-boyfriend, so he won't be featuring, sorry guys. But we used to go to like McDonald's, try the McDonald's Christmas menu, like KFC, obviously over a period of a few weeks, you know, not all in one video. I think I did some of the Walkers, Pigs in Blankets and Brussels sprout flavoured crisps when they were out. Did like new in festive foods at Lidl and Sainsbury's, that kind of thing. I don't think that's going to be something I would be able to do this year, but if it's something you want to see in the future, give me a shout. And definitely comment down below if you've been around since the Trying Festive Foods, because I don't think there are going to be any of you because my vlogs never used to get any comments back then. But yeah, Trying Festive Foods, you've got a little taste of it today. Guys, I really wish that I'm 100% tomorrow. I'm getting there. I am getting there. This time last week was when I started feeling unwell, and it's gradually, I don't know if you can sound in my voice even throughout this video, it's got a lot better. I'm definitely less congested, but the tiredness is real. I'm still feeling really tired and just like I have no motivation. I didn't do a food shop last week. Thankfully I had lots in the freezer, so I have eaten, you know, but probably not been reaching for the right foods either. Like jam on toast for dinner is not the most nutritious option, which is fine in moderation, but this week it has not been in moderation. It's been more relying on like comfort foods, convenience foods, buying lunches at work. And I do want to try and manage that over the next couple of weeks a bit better. Obviously then I'm having my surgery, so things will be different anyway. But I do want to do a food shop at some point this week because I'll be in all day Saturday and a lot of Sunday as well. So it's worth doing a big food shop at some point this week and stocking up. And then I can start making things for lunches and that as well. I think it's so easy when you're busy and, you know, the recycling's overflowing. I haven't done the dishes. There are only a couple, but still, like I always do the dishes, but I'm just like exhausted and it took me ages to move from the sofa, which is my own problem. That is 100% my own problem. But that's what I mean, like the motivation to get up and do things is not there. So start of a new week tomorrow. I've got celiac clinic in the morning, which I usually really enjoy. It is very full on, 9 patients back to back, but because it's all the same speciality, it does make it slightly easier than if you're seeing like a 6-month-old with a cow's milk allergy, then you're seeing a 18-year-old on nutritional supplements, then you're seeing a 4-year-old restrictive eater. Like, it is a lot easier because we know what they're coming in with, so it's similar questions we're asking them, and it's a really lovely caseload. But yeah, just busy. And then I've got general clinic Tuesday morning, general clinic Friday morning. We'll get there, we will get there. This weekend has just been amazing, really lovely, and I've had a fab time. I'm trying to, like I said, cram as much into November as possible to still do some lovely festive things and see my friends, because I'm not sure when the next time I'll be seeing them is. So yeah, I had a fantastic time, but I am going to end this vlog here. So thank you so much for coming along with me. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!